Hello and welcome to another update video about Link. Yeah, I already posted earlier a signal here on Discord and Telegram that we have probably completed here this fourth wave, or at least we have a 3-wave move down complete as it seems. It could be a wave 4 here, and we're taking a look at the chart right now in this video. So the Chainlink chart developed quite an interesting pattern of the 10th of June low. You know, however, that it is quite problematic, this structure, because it hasn't given us a clear impulse. This move down here came too deep to be an impulse. So what I highlighted in previous videos was that until we came into this region, I think everything was looking really good for direct continuation to the upside in a nice impulsive fashion and yeah, to give us nice 5 waves up. However, we broke a certain support level here. I can't remember which one it was. It might have been 760 or something. Price broke below it, as you can see. So it turned from a decent impulse, or potentially unfolding impulse, which is always what we want in Elliott wave, because then with the 5th wave up, we could have had a nice reliable trade setup, right? But anyway, that didn't happen. So the problem is when it is not an impulse, it could be a correction, or it could be a diagonal. So it could be both. That makes the chart less clear when we are dealing with anything that is not an impulse. So however, we said as long as we're holding above that 670 to 650 level, we can give it a chance to rally in a 5th wave. Now it did not actually retest that support area down here. It did that already on the 17th of July. It actually seems to be going up already. In the last video, I showed you that descending trend line here as a signal, a breakout level, where if we break above it, that it could really take us higher in this 5th wave. Now that seems to be happening right now, but unless or until we get a 5th wave, we cannot really say with a decent likelihood that a lasting low has been established on the 10th of June. However, the signal for a breakout and for a rally higher was given when price broke above the trend line. So where could we head now? I mean, to really give us 5 waves, which would then at least be a diagonal pattern, we could then call it a diagonal, and we would at least have something to work with to look at a further bullish trend. Until then, it's only a 3-wave move. It can easily break down, right? But the good news is it's a 3-wave move down. That's good. Because if it's 3 waves down, it's not impulsive on the way down. It's at least corrective down, which leaves other options on the table as well. But at least it gives us the possibility that this could be the 5th wave rally. However, we need to be very much aware of resistance around $8.34 here. Zoom out a bit. You can see this is a trend line that price has reacted to 3 times. So I would not be surprised to see that, to see a reaction here. If it breaks through it, then we get our 5th wave. And then I would pay attention to around about $9.50, which would be quite an aggressive 5th wave. There will be other resistances ahead, before, like 882, the previous swing high. But then we've got that 950 level. Getting above 950 could be a game changer, but I don't think we're going to do that in this move. So that's sort of the next levels to watch. Obviously, we must hold yesterday's low, no, the Monday low that was at $6.93. But yeah, seems to be going okay at the moment. The altcoins seem to be waking up a little bit. And we had a WXY structure here. It has to be a WXY because for an ABC structure in this wave 4, another low would have been needed. It could still do that, yeah. We only have 3 waves up again. So just saying that at the moment it's looking good. And these would be the next levels to watch, I think, here, this trend line. I mean, you've got the you've got micro resistance here at 814 before the X wave high, but I would see this sort of as a cluster of resistance, the trend line plus that previous swing high here of the X wave, getting above the X wave and the trend line. Yeah, as I said, it would likely take us to that either 950 or here the previous swing high at around 882, 883. So carefully bullish still as before. As we said, as long as we're holding this red box and don't drop below it, we can give it a chance to go higher. But it's still, I think, time to be very much cautious here when we talk about Link, because it's very choppy, this price action, as you can see. And really, we don't have a reliable trade setup until we have these 5 waves complete. and then get 3 waves down in an ABC structure. Well, that wasn't intended, not that low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and depending on how high we go, we can calculate then the relevant support levels for a wave 2 pullback in an ABC structure. And this could be the next trade setup. We did have 2 trade setups here. They were both profitable, but I've taken them off the chart because, you know, you don't want a colorful chart. It just messes everything up, and you have too much stuff on the chart. I only leave these support areas on the chart when they matter, you know, as long as they still matter. But yeah, this is looking interesting. Nice to see some altcoins wake up, but obviously it's far away from us being able to say that this is a lasting low that's already in place. Nevertheless, we track the short-term uptrend that is still unfolding, and that remains intact as long as we're holding above the previous resistance area, now support between 650 to 670. That's my update about Link. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.